Hello everybody, Eric again. Like and subscribe. Here we go. Let's read about Funeral in Berlin. Funeral in Berlin is a 1964 spy novel by Len Deighton, set between Saturday, the 5th of October, and Sunday, the 10th of November, 1963. It was the third of Deighton's novels about an unnamed British agent. It was preceded by the IP Crest File, 1962, and Horse Underwater, 1963, and followed by Billion Dollar Brain, 1966. Plot: the protagonist, who is unnamed, travels to Berlin to arrange the defection of a Soviet scientist named Sametsa. This being brokered by Johnny Vulcan of the Berlin intelligence community. Despite the protagonist's skepticism, the deal seems to have the support of Russian security chief Colonel Stock and Harlam at the Home Office. The fake documentation for Sametsa needs to be precisely specified. An Israeli intelligence agent named Samantha Steele is involved in the case, but it soon becomes apparent that behind the facade of an elaborate mock funeral lies a game of deadly maneuvers and ruthless tactics. Legal dispute. The UK publication of Funeral in Berlin brought on a lawsuit. At the novel's climax, the protagonist and Harlam meet at a fireworks party where they discuss the hazards of fireworks. The dialogue went on to say the Home Office was hampered from taking action by vested interests and mentioned Brock's Fireworks, a UK company by name. Brock objected to this and sued for libel. The complaint was upheld in the 1972 Penguin edition, had the dialogue deleted. This ruling did not affect books published elsewhere, which continued to contain the offending material. Adaptation. A film version of Funeral in Berlin was made in 1966, starring Michael Caine, and directed by Guy Hamilton in 1973. The TV series Jason King, starring Peter Weingart, used the plot from Funeral in Berlin to smuggle an individual out of East Germany. The book is shown at the end of the episode. Must have believed they have been using a plot from a book written by a previous hero, Jason King, but it turns out at the end that it was a double bluff. King ostensibly throws the Dotson book into the fireplace. Chess references. Every chapter title is a quotation from the rules of chess. Bye for now.